What's buzzing in the world of reality TV and beyond? We've got the inside scoop on major transformations, surprising decisions, and all the updates you can't miss. Get ready for a high-octane rundown of the stories making headlines. From personal journeys to industry shifts, we're diving deep into what's happening right now. You won't want to miss a single second of this fast-paced news dump. So buckle up, because the scoop is hot and the updates are non-stop. First up, we're taking you behind the scenes of a significant personal transformation. One of your favorite stars is opening up about a recent cosmetic procedure, sharing the journey from the consultations to the recovery. It's a candid look at the decisions made and the results unveiled, offering a unique glimpse into the personal choices shaping their public image. Next, we're diving into the latest developments surrounding another public figure's recent experience. They're speaking out to defend their choices and sharing compelling before and after visuals that are sparking conversation across the board. This is a story about personal expression and the reactions it elicits, so get ready for a detailed breakdown of what's being said and why it matters. And we're not stopping there. We've got the unfiltered truth about a celebrated personality's bold move to address a long-standing concern, complete with raw, behind-the-scenes footage that's turning heads. This is an intimate look at a significant life change, showcasing the bravery and the reality of the process. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know. A game changer for her profile. Kailyn Lowry, a familiar face from the reality television landscape, has recently offered her followers an intimate look into a significant personal decision, undergoing cosmetic surgery to address what she refers to as her double chin. Lowry, who has been candid about her experiences as a mother and her public life, shared a series of photos and videos documenting the entire process, from the initial consultations to her post-operative recovery. This detailed chronicle, shared on her Instagram, provides a raw and unfiltered perspective on the journey. The collection, which she aptly captioned "A Scrapbook of Saying Goodbye to My Double Chin," included images of her in the hospital prior to the procedure, with a surgeon marking her face, and later resting in bed with bandages covering her head. In one candid video clip, Lowry can be heard saying, "Rest in peace to my double chin," signaling a definitive step in her personal aesthetic journey. The immediate aftermath of the surgery saw her documenting her recovery, including a moment of enjoying ice cream in bed on day one post-op. She also responded to fan inquiries in the comments section, clarifying that the procedure was aimed at correcting a genetic problem with jowling and sagging skin and was not liposuction. When a follower commented that she looked the same, Lowry explained that she was still significantly swollen, and the final results would not be apparent until the swelling subsided. Beyond the procedure itself, Lowry also touched upon other aspects of her appearance that she considers insecurities, mentioning that her nose has led to teasing, prompting her to fight myself not to touch it. This revelation adds another layer to her openness about body image and self-perception. The timing of this elective surgery also comes shortly after Lowry shared news about her son Rio, who will require a procedure to remove a growth on his stomach, highlighting a period of significant health and personal focus for the reality star. Lowry's willingness to share such personal details, including past struggles with body image and the emotional toll of multiple surgeries, offers a vulnerable look at the realities behind public personas and the pursuit of personal well-being. Fans engaged actively in the comments, with many expressing support and anticipation for her recovery. Others, however, voiced criticism regarding her decision to pursue further cosmetic procedures. The public discourse reflects a broader societal conversation about aesthetic choices and the pressures faced by public figures. Lowry's open dialogue, however, continues to foster a sense of connection with her audience, sharing both the triumphs and the challenges of her journey. But what exactly is involved in this procedure, and what are the long-term implications? Stay tuned as we break down the details and explore the wider trend of cosmetic enhancements in the public eye. A bold defense of personal choice. Kailyn Lowry, a prominent figure from the Teen Mom franchise, has recently become the focus of attention for her candid approach to discussing her cosmetic surgery. Lowry, who has never shied away from sharing personal aspects of her life with her audience, took to Instagram to showcase the results of her recent procedure, aimed at eliminating her double chin. She shared a comprehensive scrapbook of her experience, including before and after photos and videos that meticulously document her journey from the operating room to her recovery period. In a poignant video captured before the surgery, Lowry can be heard bidding farewell to her double chin, a sentiment reinforced by footage of her surgeon preparing her face for the operation. The immediate postoperative phase was also documented, with Lowry sharing a glimpse of her bandaged face on day 1 post-op and later, as the bandages were removed and her face began to reveal the results. The response from her followers was immediate and varied, with many expressing curiosity and support. However, some comments also raised questions and criticisms. One fan inquired whether the double chin might return with weight gain, to which Lowry responded by explaining that the procedure addressed a genetic problem with jowling and sagging skin and did not involve liposuction. Another follower noted that her appearance seemed unchanged, prompting Lowry to clarify that she was still swollen. Lowry also directly addressed criticism, responding to a comment telling her to give it up with the plastic surgery by asserting her right to do whatever TF I want TBH. This exchange highlights her firm stance on her personal autonomy. Lowry, a mother of 7, has a history of openly discussing her cosmetic procedures, including a breast reduction surgery in December, which she described as an emotional process during which she struggled with body dysmorphia. She has previously voiced her concerns about her children potentially experiencing similar struggles, stating, "I pray that my kids never struggle with their body images enough to mutilate their bodies to be skinny." She differentiates between minor cosmetic enhancements like nose jobs or breast augmentation and more extreme measures taken for the sole purpose of weight loss, which she has described as indicative of mental illness. Lowry's reflections on her own experiences, particularly the intense desire to be skinny and the lengths she was willing to go to achieve it, even if it meant being away from her family during holidays, underscore the profound personal battles she has faced. Her candidness about the emotional and mental toll of these decisions, including the realization that she might have subjected her family to undue stress, adds significant depth to her public narrative. The public's reaction to her openness continues to fuel conversations about body image, societal pressures, and the individual's right to make choices about their own bodies. But beyond the personal journey, what's the latest on other public figures navigating similar paths? We're also looking at a high-profile personality who is addressing a long-standing concern with a bold new approach, and we've got the exclusive details. A raw look at post-op reality. Kailyn Lowry, a well-known personality from the Teen Mom series, has shared a series of candid, and at times, graphic images detailing her recent cosmetic surgery experience focused on her double chin. The 33-year-old reality star posted a collection of before, during, and after snapshots on social media, offering her followers an unfiltered look at the process. Earlier this month, during an appearance on her podcast, Coffee Convos, Lowry had alluded to an upcoming procedure, mentioning, "I'm getting my neck chopped off in 2 weeks, so I'm sort of waiting to get Botox until after that." She expressed her excitement for a snatched jawline, noting that while she doesn't typically have a double chin when sitting upright, it becomes apparent at certain angles, sometimes appearing as if she has 3. The surgery has now concluded, and Lowry has documented the experience extensively. Her social media posts include the caption, "A scrapbook of saying goodbye to my double chin." The initial images in her post show her in bed, heavily bandaged and visibly swollen. She also shared videos from the hospital prior to the surgery, and in one post-surgery clip, was seen eating ice cream in bed while her face remained bandaged. A subsequent video captured a moment where her bandages were removed and a doctor examined her stitches. The final image in the series showed her face appearing more healed, with a band-aid still in place on her chin. The public's reaction was mixed. While many fans offered words of encouragement and admiration, such as, "You are always gorgeous, but I can't wait to see you after the tweak," and "Hope you heal quickly, you are beautiful, Kyle," a significant number of comments were critical. Some users expressed concern, with one writing, "Girl, you have got to give it up with the plastic surgery," while another suggested, "Sweetie, that's more than getting rid of your double chin. You had a mini facelift. Just say what it is." This surgery follows a period where Lowry has been open about undergoing multiple procedures. In December, she discussed the emotional challenges of recovering from a breast reduction surgery, admitting to struggles with body dysmorphia. She has voiced her hopes that her children will not experience similar body image issues, stating, "I pray that my kids never struggle with their body images enough to mutilate their bodies to be skinny." She distinguishes between moderate cosmetic procedures like nose jobs or breast augmentations and extreme measures taken for weight loss, which she considers a sign of mental illness. Lowry's reflections on her own intense desire to be skinny and her willingness to undergo extensive procedures, even if it meant being separated from her family during the holidays, reveal the depth of her personal struggles. She also shared that her previous surgeries, including a breast reduction, liposuction, and a tummy tuck, were more extensive than initially revealed, admitting, "I don't think that's something that people talk about, right? Like I was going for a breast reduction, and then I was like, oh, you know what I should just be? Add some lipo 360, add some tummy tuck-in." She expressed concern about the impact these extensive procedures had on her son, Elijah, who was unable to be with her throughout the recovery process, describing the entire experience as truly, "It is rough." Her openness about the physical and emotional toll of these procedures is striking. But what happens when public figures share their surgical journeys, and how does it impact the conversation around beauty standards? A bold move for a sharper profile. Kailyn Lowry, a familiar face from the Teen Mom reality series, has recently undergone surgery to address her double chin, sharing the intimate details of her transformation with her followers. The 33-year-old star took to Instagram to post a scrapbook of her experience, documenting the journey from the operating room to her recovery. The collection includes candid footage of a physician marking her face with incision lines on her cheeks, forehead, and chin, signaling the start of the procedure. Lowry expressed her enthusiasm for saying goodbye to her double chin, a sentiment captured in videos shared during her healing process. On day one post-op, she shared clips of herself resting in bed, even managing to eat a meal while her face remained bandaged. She humorously described her condition, joking about not being able to run if there was a fire and likening herself to a Q-tip due to the bandages. After an undisclosed period of recovery, Lowry shared a photo of herself smiling in a car, without her bandages, indicating a significant reduction in facial swelling. The reality star engaged with her audience in the comments section, addressing questions about her procedure. When a fan asked about the possibility of her double chin returning with weight gain, Lowry explained that her surgery addressed a genetic problem with jowling and sagging skin and did not involve liposuction. In response to a suggestion that she could have simply lost weight, Lowry reiterated that her double chin was a result of genetics. She also revealed a personal insecurity about her nose, admitting that she has to fight herself not to touch it, due to past teasing that led to her being called Miss Piggy. Lowry had previously announced her intention to undergo the double chin surgery earlier in August, discussing on her Coffee Convos podcast that she might need another one in 20 years. She also mentioned delaying Botox treatments until after the surgery, anticipating a snatched jawline. She elaborated on the specific issue, noting that while her profile looks fine when she sits up straight, certain angles reveal a double chin, sometimes appearing as if she has three. This personal journey comes amidst a backdrop of her previous candid discussions about body image and multiple surgeries, including a breast reduction in December, which she described as an emotional experience tied to body dysmorphia. Lowry's willingness to share these personal experiences provides a candid look at the realities of cosmetic procedures and the personal motivations behind them. Her openness about the physical and emotional aspects of her journey is a powerful statement. But how do these personal transformations connect to broader trends, and what's next for other public figures in the spotlight? Kailyn Lowry is recovering after a cosmetic procedure to address her double chin, sharing her entire journey with fans. She defended her choice, stating it was to fix a genetic issue. While some fans praised her openness, others criticized the decision. Lowry has previously spoken about struggles with body dysmorphia after multiple surgeries. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a scoop. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms.